talking about the long walk, I have a story about like my grandma, it's part of the history of Alamo here, where the story comes from my grandma and her grandma, her mom, her grandma, her great grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Been brought down to us, and for my family, the way our story here, the origination of the Apache clan. They say Alamo was the only Navajo tribe that never went to the long walk.
Yeah.
To never participated in the long walk, and where the Navajos went down to southwest in the Camaro and the Reserve, New Mexico area.
Mm-hmm.
They hit with the Apaches, the Chiricahua Apaches, and one with like Geronimo tribe and one with Mangus, Colorado.
Mangus, okay.
Yeah, right there. That mountain's always called Mangus, Colorado, by the Camaro, Camaro in Mexico. That's where I guess they knew each other. They always say they mingle with each other over there by that area where hunting, medicine, and I guess they had a guy I guess called Nataani, like a tall Zuni guy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's Navajo or maybe he's Zuni, but I was young when my grandma told me the story. And I always carry the story and always tell about it. And then I guess that guy was hired to become a scout. And he said, hey, if you know tribes down, Navajos down south, let us know. And they said, no. I guess that's when he I said, okay. I guess they were meeting up at the Fort, Fort Wingate.
Yeah.
And to go to Fort Defiance.
Yeah.
And then Fort Wingate was just where they were gathered to get Navajos in New Mexico. And they said, hey, that's where we need Navajos. So I said, okay. And then later on, I guess in the dark, that hid away, came running back this way, and told the people here in Alamo, I said, hey, there's be a roundup in Navajo. They're gonna, bring soldiers here, they're gonna gather people, Navajos around. So I said, okay. That's when all the Navajos here packed up and just went over the mountains, through the mountains, all the way to Camado and to Reserve to ask the Apache for help, and that's where they changed their clothes and put Apache clothes on. So there's Navajo, and then they stayed there for years and years, I guess. That's where they kind of integrated with the Apaches, where some were half Navajo and half Apache. And then my grandma's grandmother, her name was Maria Apachito. And she said, my grandma said that she was niece of Geronimo's niece's daughter, So I guess there's a connection with Geronimo. And that she is half Navajo and half Apache. And she married a guy, his name is Juan Colorado. And then, which came with like Mangus, Colorado, that side. So they gave Maria Apachito, little Apache, Maria Apachito. She had probably a Navajo name, but I never knew her Navajo name. But my grandma would talk about it, like, that's her name, Maria Yolia, and she Chishabanant like a granddaughter. So then that's where it began, like Maria Apachito and Juan Colorado. So then they had kids, and that's where my great grandmother's, my grandma's mom is Yanapa Wero. And there's a lot of people like Martiano Apachito. He was the first council delegate of Navajo. In Navajo they call it Bishbasa'ana. And he's one of them. And there's a couple of them down here from that descended from Maria and Juan, Colorado, and Yanaba where was part of them. Every Apache clan came from those two. So they call it Chisha clans in Chisha. So and then because I guess Juan, Colorado was carrying her mom was a Navajo clan. His dad I guess is Colorado, so that's why he's carrying the Colorado name as Apache. So he really they carried he carried the Navajo clan. So Maria carried the Apache clan, and I think it was the Salt people as his other side. Yeah, and then that's where the clan started, Apache, Chisha, and everybody that's Chisha here is from those two.
Oh wow,
Maria and Juan, Colorado, and that's where my grandma used to tell me where the Apache integrated with the Navajos, where the Naz came down and told everybody here that, hey, go out, get out of here,
You just warned them.
Yeah, and then they sent warriors and to check the there's a
Make sure no get left behind.
those springs that they camp out on top and just look out here this way until there's nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the long walk was over, that's when they came back, and these guys came back slowly, and that's when we started seeing other ranches, other Mexican claiming this land here and here. And then something to do with some traditional stuff. But my dad did work out of the box, so. The file to it to where it gets some
Smooth it out.
Smooth it out. This is not the shape of the turquoise, so what I do is usually when it's like an oval shape, kind of all like cut the same. All the bezels should be the same, so like this one this group here is all same size, so any bezel can fit on this side. So
you need to worry about it.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about the numbers and keeping it separated. Yeah, something like that. I have to keep it, and other than that, if it's real close, something, especially like something round like this, or like for example these two here.
So where do you put your numbering system?
These two. Usually we have a tape. I put a tape here and put a marker. I put a 1, and then when you have like a second stage right here, like here. I scratching I'm scratching a 1 in there like that, or number 2. It's always scratched in there. Or you have a big old strip of tape and just tape it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then make sure you have the scratch. You can still see the scratch in there, But that's how we solder. I use the easy solder, or sometimes a hard solder. I use the easy solder on this one because it's light. But something, if I'm gonna do like the bracelet or something that's gonna really strain on, then we use the hard solder. Hard solder is you have to get it more heated, and then if you put the hard solder on there, it connects, and then once it cools down, it's really a hard solder, actually a hard solder. Because you have to have, this one's a 30 silver, see. So then I had to actually put in there, pickle it to where it's white, where it clears all this solder and this dirt and all this burnt layer on there. Either or, just file it down, clean where I'm gonna solder something, like if I want to solder some raindrops there, then it's clean area, see. At the same time, I have to clean this portion up. So
all the little details.
Yeah, so instead of doing this all the way around, it's easy to just drop it into the pickle, It'll eat up all this little dirt and all this residue that's stuck on there, and the thin layer of this heat mark, it'll eat it off.
And can you explain the gift?
Oh, this is some of my stamp work. This is I kind of got into copper because of the benefit of what the copper gives you. Like if you put it on the bracelet here on your hand, it helps your circulation, your arthritis. You have a hand arthritis. It has a benefit, like I guess a chemical reaction to from the copper it gives out to your system, and that's why I kind of like. And also at the same time, it gives you a chance to practice on stamp work, because that's my lease. My lease, what do you call it? I do most of the stuff like this cluster and everything they saw out and everything, but stamp work is my least of my practices. My brother, that's Fred Werrell Jr., he's really perfection in stamp work. Mm-hmm. And he does real good stamp work, and he has nice stamp work and nice designs. But most of my work are like this, and sometimes mine's so this is a gift, for you to have for like blessing, protection, also at the same time. In the white man way is like chemical reaction benefits.
The chemistry.
Yeah, but the Native American Navajo way is like a gift, like for protection and thankful, thanks and generosity and all that stuff. So.
I want in on this. One of the nicest res dogs I met in a while. Mr. Sandoval.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate it.
There you go.
And Kehat, good job on your polishing.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
I guess if you have a gift, don't waste it. Use it no matter what. No matter how low it gets or tough it gets. If you have a gift, always use it. Like if there's art, painting, jewelry, any craft you get, if you're talented in it, run with it. Use it, because you're always gonna go back on it. Just like my parents did. Their extra income was, my mom was a teacher for 30 plus years, and my dad is silversmith and horse trainer for a long time, and that's how he survived, is to pay bills and give us clothes on our backs from my mom's teaching and my dad's work around the house, and using his talent in silversmithing and welding, and that's how we were taught. And if you have a gift, don't just give up. Don't just give up. Always keep going, and perfect it, and always have it in the back of your pocket, and it'll save you. Or always put you a couple of dollars in your pocket all the time. So if it's not going to get you rich, but maybe if you get real good art enthusiastic person comes around, maybe likes your artwork, get you famous. But it's once in a lifetime. But if you have a talent, always don't lose it. A lot of young kids around here has talents, but end up on the streets, and it's very heartbreaking. But I'd like to. That's why for my teaching to my nephew here, is always keep trying, never give up, just learn things, and that's what we need to do. And for the community, I guess, encourage our young kids, encourage our young people, to keep going forth and continue in life, not give up and depend on the easy way out and the painful way out, I guess is what it is. Mm-hmm. Is the drugs and alcohol. So, but if we can get over that, I think we can be more successful in life.
All right, okay, for everybody for watching this Virgil's video down in Alamo. Again, it's the fourth time we've met up.
Fourth time, yeah.
One time was just us meeting each other at one of the art shows. Another time it's interviewing, another time sharing. Now it's silversmith, and I really appreciate it. And this is the first time I actually met up with someone multiple times for an interview. So I feel like, I don't know, it's starting to feel like a second home driving down here. So
you're always welcome here.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching the video. support Virgil's artwork, and check out Alamo. It's cool. It's a hidden gem. So, all right, cat.